So let's see how this goes. Hey everybody, thanks for visiting the channel. This is just a test. Who knows how it's going to go. I bought a shirt with buttons just for the event. So let's talk about a couple of the cool news items of the day. SpaceX with NASA, they tried to launch today for their first crewed Dragon launch. This would be like 2 astronauts, living, breathing astronauts, getting into the Dragon capsule on top of a SpaceX rocket, and they were going to go to the ISS, International Space Station. But, you know, weather. They could have delayed the launch, and they could have gotten, if they waited about 10 to 12 more minutes, they would have had favorable weather conditions. But the sad thing is, ISS would have been too far over the horizon. You know, the way these launches start up is they get a window of how the earliest they can launch and the latest they can launch for catching up with an object that's already in orbit. So ISS is hurtling across the Earth's orbit, and so SpaceX has to launch between here and here. Now, if they waited a bit too long, they wouldn't have enough fuel or energy to catch up with the ISS. It has already passed, so they just wouldn't be able to catch up. So I think the launch is going to be postponed until this weekend, I think I last heard, but I'm not sure. And on to dinosaurs. Oh my God, dinosaurs. Yeah, new studies show that, you know, dinosaurs, they died out in the asteroid that probably killed them. Was just like the perfect storm. Reading from the BBC. A space object which wiped out 75% of all species, including the dinosaurs, hit the worst possible place on the planet, and according to new research, at the most lethal angle. Now, you know, somebody with all this going on, somebody had it out for dinosaurs. Just saying. The investigations at the crater site, together with computer simulations, suggest that the impactor, the asteroid itself, dug into the crust at an inclination of up to 60 degrees. That's kind of steep. I mean, it's just boom. It's like no one was missing with that one. And that angle exacerbated the climatic fallout. We know that the target rocks, in which is now the Gulf of Mexico, contained huge volumes of sulfur from the mineral gypsum. When this material was thrown high in the atmosphere in a mixture of water vapor, it produced a global winter. In other words, we've all heard of this. You hear the climate deniers say, well, yeah, way back when scientists said there was going to be this nuclear winter and it never happened, so scientists must be wrong. No, my friends, nuclear winter never happened because we never had a full nuclear exchange on planet Earth. That whole war game scenario where there's a little kid somewhere near Seattle is typing on his computer and he starts World War III, we know that never happened. And we didn't have nuclear bombs going off all over the planet destroying the Earth, which would have, of course, thrown up all this dirt in the air, and it would have taken multiple decades for all of that particulate matter to come out of the atmosphere. So, you know, yeah, we didn't have that nuclear winter. And we're alive because of it. The dinosaurs, they didn't have nuclear winter. They had an asteroid, an unimaginably large asteroid going at an insane velocity, hitting somewhere in what is now the Yucatan Peninsula. And it did them no favors. So, thanks for watching. I hope this has been educational for you and for me. If you like what you saw, please hit the thumbs up button. And if you really liked it, I beg you to subscribe. Begging. Really, I'm on both knees right now. And if you got any questions or comments, just put them in the comments below. And also in the show notes, I'm going to put links to the NASA news and the dinosaur news. Y'all be good. Take care. Bye-bye.